She may be baking bread in her infrequent spare time, but Taylor Swift remains ever on the go with fiancé Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce will also be taking on a key role in his future wife scenes. Travis has been no stranger to Swifties since Taylor launched her Eras Tour docuseries. Now, he's officially stepping into the professional era even more. After her globe-trotting press tour for the life of a showgirl, Swift has kept herself out of the spotlight, relatively speaking. However, we've heard ongoing whispers of Swift allegedly filming a new music video in London this past week. But this time, she's not traveling alone. Fans are convinced that the trip isn't all business. An ongoing rumor has surfaced that Swift is also across the pond for a conversation surrounding her wedding looks with fiancé Travis Kelce. Supposedly, they may be meeting with Sarah Burton, Givenchy's creative director. But the trip isn't just about the wedding dress. Sources say, OMG. Sarah Burton. You might recognize that designer's name already, especially as it pertains to wedding gowns. When she was working at Alexander McQueen, she designed one of the most famous and fawned over wedding dresses of all time. She's the mastermind behind Princess Catherine's gown. That's right, the designer's been at Givenchy since September 2024. Meghan Markle's wedding dress also came from the same fashion house, though that one was designed by Claire Waite-Keller. American royalty is turning to the British royals for some wedding inspo. It seems we have no idea if the tipster is right, of course. For a while now, Swifties have speculated the singer could be eyeing Vivienne Westwood or Oscar de la Renta, both of whom she's worked with before. Time will tell. What do you think of Sarah Burton? Good call? With its fitted bodice, long sleeves, lace overlay, and dramatic skirt, that gown shaped wedding trends for years to follow. Whatever gown Swift eventually wears to her wedding, date TBC, seems likely to have a similar effect on the bridal market. Givenchy will have a boom in ready-to-wear, Sarah Burton-era McQueen will boom for people who shop resale, and whatever silhouette Taylor wears will immediately be offered by all the high street-esque bridal brands, says Lizzie Wheeler, the vintage bridal expert and founder of Studio Dorothy. I'm already getting sourcing requests for more Sarah Burton McQueen bridal looks, so this will cement her again as a bridal powerhouse. Swift's choice of a wedding gown designer has been the subject of intense speculation since she and Kelce announced their engagement in August. Swifties, and those who cover her fashion choices, have pored over decades of Swift's red carpet looks in an attempt to divine some hint of what she might be thinking about the dress. Will she go old Hollywood, taking a page out of the Elizabeth Taylor lookbook? Could she throw back to a fairy tale vision of romance from her early career? Might she invoke a more knowing, seductive, showgirl brand of glam? Or will she take an era's approach, changing into a series of dresses that express different aspects of her personality and discography? Women's Wear Daily went so far as to ask a clutch of designers including Huishan Zhang and Alexis Mabille to sketch their suggestions for what the singer should wear. Given the value Swift places on secrecy, the only thing that exercise seemed to reveal is that none of the designers who participated have been anywhere near Swift's gown. For her part, Swift has said, "I actually never thought about what I would do or what I would want until I met the person." Still, there are standouts in the pack of potentials. Those include American-style icon Ralph Lauren. She wore a Ralph Lauren dress in her engagement photos, and Oscar de la Renta. The latter has been the house behind some of Swift's most elaborate and well-received red carpet looks. Creating Swift's wedding gown would be a grand coda for outgoing co-creative directors Laura Kim and Fernando Garcia. While many expect Swift to commission an American designer for her big day, Taylor and Travis being the USA's closest thing to a royal couple, style insiders and royal watchers agree that Burton would be an apt choice. Sarah Burton is an incredible designer who really knows how to work with a woman's body to make her look and feel her best whilst incorporating clever historical couture details and techniques, says Telegraph fashion director Bethan Holt, who analyzed the Princess of Wales's style in 2020, once the Duchess of Cambridge, a decade of modern royal style. Few know this better than the Princess of Wales, who took something of a risk opting for Burton to create her royal wedding gown, eschewing a more classic bridal designer. That gamble paid off for Catherine, whose gown was a global hit, elegant and graceful without being boring, Holt adds. Taylor does seem to have taken inspiration from the princess in the past, so it wouldn't be surprising if she consulted Burton for her own gown, which will be as closely scrutinized as a royal commission. Now that Burton is at Givenchy, there will be an archive of designs for Audrey Hepburn to consult, too.